Just went. And again, guys, HOFV could still set up. It could still set up. I was kind of betting that it was the early algo, right? I was kind of, putting, I was kind of putting the odds on that it's the early algo. I know we haven't seen it in a while. But I was kind of putting my thoughts that this is the early algo. It's kind of how it worked. It really reminded me of that algo. Really strong move up. The dips were getting bought up. Kind of thought it was that early algo. It really reminded me of those names. I know the volume wasn't as good, but I was thinking it was going to come in. So can this set up? It still could. Still could. I think it needs time now. I think a lot of longs got bagged in there. Luckily, I didn't get too bad of a slippage there. I got out around like 350-ish. Went down to 330s pretty quickly there. But, we'll see if it could reclaim, right? I'm not going to get discouraged. It was a very small loss for me. I could even look to size up on it bigger if it reclaims. So we'll see. Exactly, Billy. Yeah, I didn't mind it, man. I mean, I was small size. That's not a trade you should be big on, for me at least. So I didn't mind it, guys. I didn't mind it. And I know I'm always hard on myself with my losers. So always hard on myself with my losers. But yeah, I didn't mind it, guys. All right. So what I'll be looking for next on HOFV. I would personally like to see this fail here at VWAP. Come back in. And then swipe maybe around 10, 15, 10:30-ish. So we'll see how this reacts. We'll see how this reacts. So far, weak volume, push here. Lighter volume on this push here. We'll see how the candle looks. See if it, swipes maybe to 360s, 370s. See how this looks. So let's see, guys. Let's see how this looks on pullbacks. This would be a little bit more of a, higher conviction trade, right? This thing probably should have died here. We'll see how it looks on the pullbacks. So I am watching, these dips here, seeing how it reacts. Yeah, I've always said that, guy. That's the problem with that kind of betting against the early algo is that shorts aren't necessarily trapped, right? Now you could say, all right, maybe some shorts are trapped now. They slammed on this. They slammed on this kind of this death candle here, and probably should have faded. Slowly coming back now. But we got to see how this looks here, guys. So this move, big fails so far, big fails. Jeez, that's some big fails again here on HOFV. So yeah, trapping longs again now. Trapping longs again. Fake breakout right there. That's why it's always good to wait for that first dip or two, right? And make sure it's holding on up. But this is not terrible. This is not terrible. I did say I would probably like to see this move fail here. I think it was kind of a little too soon. Could have went, yes. I think it was kind of a little too soon. So honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing this thing kind of bounce between 330s, 340s, consolidate 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and swipe on up. It is a lower float, so again, sometimes it is a little bit tougher with these lower float ones. It's just pretty up and down, and you may like it to wait, a little bit longer, but it doesn't take much to swipe it on up a little bit sooner. Let's see, guys. It's a pretty hard slam there, guys. Pretty hard slam there. So I'm watching this 360 area. I'm watching this 360 area here on HOFV. All right, so nice little recovery here. Let's see how it's going to look. All right, a little bit of a stall here around 350. Let's see if volume's going to come in. Definitely kind of felt like it should have died, though, right? Definitely felt like it should have died here. Another hard slam there. Right back up. So let's see here. All right, there's a little bit of a swipe here, guys. A little bit of a swipe here on HOFV. A little bit of a swipe here. I want to see if 360s could hold here. I want to see if 360s could hold. Let's see some volume coming in here. Nice, okay. HOFV. See. So I am in, guys. I am in on HOFV. Let's see. Got in here right around this 360 area. Let's see. Nice. Here we go. Nice HOFV. Let's go. There's $4. Very nice. Sick. There we go, guys. There we go, guys. That's how we do it, guys. So I sold some right around this $4 area. Always got to sold some. You always got to sell some over the highs, right? $4. So I just sold some there. And I went a little bigger on this one, guys. Went a little bit bigger on this one, right? Higher conviction trade, right? Are we halted here? Nope, still going. So I am out half of HOFV. Got about 12,000 shares there on HOFV. So I just sold around 6,000 here, right around 405. And I'm looking for 420s, guys, 450s. I think we could see it. Shorts are trapped, guys. Remember how comfy shorts been lately, guys? Shorts have been very comfy. Oh, yeah, heck yeah. Here we go, guys. There's 440s. Monster move. And this is what I was kind of thinking, guys. I think if it's going to squeeze, it's going to squeeze big. Shorts have been very comfortable lately, right? Very, very, very comfortable lately. Sold some more, guys, 450s. Out majority. So I sold a good amount here, 450s. Sold a good amount, 450s. We'll see if I can get near 5. And look at this, guys. Look at the volume, guys. Look at the volume here. Make sure you guys are logging in along the way, though. Make sure you're logging in along the way. I got to give this a good old clap, guys. Got to give this a nice clap. I mean, this is a fantastic trade here, guys. A fantastic trade. I mean, 360s weren't giving up, right? I mean, we saw that 360 area. It was trying there. 360s were trying there. You know, it was kind of looking like it was stalling a little bit. But again, you know, I like the risk reward. I like the risk reward versus 350 there. I got in around 365. I'm all right. I could risk another R&a-half here. I know if this thing goes, it's probably going to be a big squeeze. Shorts have been very comfortable lately. And it, worked out there, guys. Worked out there on HOFV. Sterling, you're all out. Nice. Yeah. I'm only a little bit left here. Only got a little bit left. I'm thinking we can maybe see 5+ on it, on the rest. And I hope you guys understood this trade. I hope you guys kind of understood this trade here on HOFV. Kind of what I did wrong in that first trade. And I wouldn't say, and I kind of knew, what happened in the first trade. And in the second trade, right? I was patient. I waited for it. And this is how it works, guys. Usually this first run, we get a nice little fail. Should have died again. Came back. 360s held. And it was all for the races from there. It was all from the races from there, guys. I mean, it was game time, right? I mean, once that thing cracked. So, big trade here, guys. Really nice trade to kick off this November, right? We were just talking about some, how slow it was. And look at HOFV, just kind of sparking this market up a little bit, right? All right. So I just sold a little bit more, guys. I sold a little bit more, around 450 again. So I'm pretty teeny. I got about 2,500 shares left. Got about 2,500 shares left. I'm pretty much out of this trade. And that's kind of funny, guys. Looks like I should make around 7R on this trade. It's kind of funny. I was just joking. It's like, yeah, I could make around 7-8R on one of these trades. And what do you know? 5 minutes later, we nail a nice 7R trade, right? Just goes to show you guys, right? Didn't get discouraged. I took a loss, right? I could have easily said, I'm throwing in the towel. I'm done with this piece of crap. I took a loss on it. Screw it. I'm done. But nope. That's not the mentality you guys got to have. You got to move on to the next one, right? Move on to the next one. Resets up. Re-attack, right? Let's see if we get $5 out of it, guys. I'll be looking to sell the rest, probably over $5. Looking like its momentum may carry it to $5 here, guys. Momentum may carry here to $5. Let's see. Heck yeah. Let's see if we're going to get $5 out of it. Come on. Give us 510s, 520s, HOFV. You want that $5 mark, HOFV. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to sell a little here. At 490 in case it fails. So I have got about 1,000 shares left. We'll see if I can get maybe the rest of my 1,000 shares over $5 here. Let's see. Sold about 1,500 right here around 490. Let's see if we're going to get 5. Yeah, hopefully Newsletter plays a break over 5 and I could just sell into them. I'm thinking maybe 510s, 520s could be the top here. Let's see. But hey, don't underestimate, the comfortability of shorts, right? I mean, they've been very comfy lately, so it just takes one of these, right, to really go big, right? It's weird. After a really slow period, the first kind of runner is usually a big one. Come on, give me $5, HOFV. Give me 10 more cents here. So close. There we go. Kind of a weird break there. Let's see. There we go. There it is, guys. There it is. Let's see. There's 520s. I'm still holding it. See, I only got 1,000 shares left, so I'm just kind of playing around with it. Here's the vertical move. There it is. Let's see. Once it kind of stalls out, I'm gonna get out here. Let's see. All right. So I just sold here 520s. Wow. All out on HOFV. All right, it's 540s. All right, so kind of getting nutty now. It was only 1,000 shares. I mean, it wasn't really a big. Wasn't. There's 550s. Damn. So now we're getting vertical. Now we're getting really vertical here. Oh wow! I still have 500 shares here, guys. I still have 500 shares here. I thought I. Oh, that's right. I had 2,500 shares, and I sold 1,000, and I sold another 1,000. So I do have 500 shares left here. Wow. I still have 500 shares here. I'm still in. Wow. That's pretty nice. I mean, that's almost an extra 0.5 R right there off of 500 shares. Cool. Let's go. This is awesome, guys. Love to see it. So, yeah, that was a little bit of an error because I had 2,500 shares. For some reason, I thought I had 2,000. So I sold 1,000 right around like 490 right there. And then I sold another 1,000 around like 520s. And I forgot I had an extra 500 shares. For some reason, I thought I had 2,000. So, awesome. I'll take it. I'll take it, guys. Yeah, I was thinking we could see two things. I was thinking we're going to break over 5. We're going to go like 510s, 520s, and then blow off move. But if 520s held, I got a little nervous, right? It was somewhere in between here. I can't even look at it the 1 minute. It was so fast. I saw a little shove around 520s there, and I'm like, yeah, they could exit into this. They could exit into this 520 move here. But 520s ended up holding, right? It pulled in a little bit, and then 520s reclaimed, so the bids kind of bid it up and hold it, and then ripped it back up. So yeah, guys, this is a big one. This is a big one. It looks like yeah, it's a big trade here, guys. We'll get the desk raise going here for this halt, and I will be looking to sell on resumption because I think this could be the end of the move here. So when this thing opens up, be nice to see a gap over 6. I could see maybe 610, 620s. Is anyone else still holding? I mean, I really shouldn't be holding. I did get kind of lucky with these 500 shares, to be quite honest. Yeah, I should be all out of this, but hey, sometimes, you get a little lucky. Awesome, Bear. Big trade for you. Happy for you, man. That's awesome. Hey, guys, this is just a good old wash, trap, and squeeze pattern, right? Our favorite pattern, right? I mean, this is just textbook, right? 9:45, 10 a.m. I did play the early algo thinking it may be there. Took a small loss on it, and then set up even better, right? High conviction trade here, shorter trap. Big stuff move there, big fell here. Should have died, came back, reclaimed 360s. Gave it a little time there, 360s. Gave it a little time there around 360s. And then I got long there, like right around 365-ish. And then we got some big time swipes on some massive volume, right? Massive volume. And I personally think this will probably be the top here. I mean, who knows? But I think we'll see it open. I think we'll see like $6 on it, maybe 610, 620s, and then a big stuff move. And then we'll see maybe even a circuit halt down. So let's see here. But I'm definitely looking to sell on open here. It's not many shares, but hey, still pays, right? Still pays. I mean, hey, if you had 500 shares from 370s all the way to $6, I mean, that's not good at math, but I'm sure that's at least an hour and a half. That's like double my first loss, right? You got 524 there, Sterling. You're predicting you're seeing maybe a gap down. I think we still have some stubborn shorts here. I think we'll see 610, 620s. I'd be kind of surprised if it gaps down. I could see a gap to 6 and then an immediately dump. I could see that. But I would be surprised if it opened lower. I would be. Really? So you guys are indicating 540s. All right. I mean, this thing just really jumping around here. Oh, wow. So, yeah, we did open lower. All right. All right. So, yeah, it's interesting there. Interesting. A gap down here on HOFV. So I'm still in here, giving it a little room. May sell here 550s. So I did get out there, guys. I did get out there right around like 540-ish on HOFV. So I got around 540. Got into this pop because I didn't really like this gap down there. I was kind of expecting a gap up. Looks like maybe all shorts are squeezed out and not enough firepower left. But hey, still solid. I mean, I should have been out of that though. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, I should have been out of it. So I'll take an extra, 20 cents, right? Oh, look at this. It looks like we are going for $6 now. All right, so looks like we did hit 620s there. Okay. Nice. Pretty solid. So there we go. There's a $6. There's 620s on it. Would have been nice if you just gapped open for me there. HOFV, you had to gap down though. Kind of sus, but whatever. Like I said, I should have been all out, so I'll take an extra 23 cents, extra $100 in the pocket. And there we go, guys. Spot on, spot on. What'd they do, guys? They went over 620s and then a big stuff move, right? There it is, guys. There's the exit. We called it. That was what I expected them to do. Into a circuit halt. Let's see if they halt it down. I mean, that's what they do, guys. They squeeze out all the shorts. You kind of make an inference, all right. They squeeze it out over 6. There'll probably be a lot of stop losses over 6. Break it over maybe 10, 20 cents. Because sometimes shorts give it a little wiggle room. They see 610, 620s. Yep, now's the time to sell it. And there it is, guys. I mean, that's how they do it. That's how the job gets done. Squeeze out all the shorts and then dump into them, right? Yeah, me too, Chilla. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I sold a little bit. I sold around half. I think I sold like 4,000 or 5,000 shares above $4 just to protect it. But I did hold majority for 450s. I sold a good amount around 450s. And then the rest was, $5, 520s. But it's still nice, though. I mean, you got in there at 360s, I'm assuming, Chubb, maybe 370s. I mean, selling at $4, $4.10. I mean, that's still 40, 50 cents. That's solid. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Always a good idea to sell some over the highs, right? Always a good idea. Manipulators, tend to potentially sell and walk into high day moves. Not all the times. Sometimes you get an outliner move like this, right? But sometimes you'll see them break it out over the highs and then use that to walk into, right? So they kind of had a few times to walk into this, right? They could have walked here 410s, 420s on this squeeze. Now you can kind of make an inference. All right, at 420 start to hold here, 450 start to hold. You can see $5. And I was thinking, all right, $5 could be the exit, maybe 510s, 520s could be the top. And then I sold all of it into there. They halted it and then walked it back down. And then they walked into that move right there, 610, 620 move. They walked into that. Yeah, Chuck, there was nothing wrong with it. I sold about like 40% there, around 40% there, over $4. Yeah, I sold right about like 40, 35%. I'm not good at math. Really not good at math. Now I do cover my P&L. I cover my P&L, so it's sometimes it's kind of estimating it in my head as it goes. I know sometimes my numbers are maybe a little off because I cover my P&L. It's never good to look at your P&L. Never good to look at your P&L. I always cover it. This is weird, guys. Look at my chart. Just froze up. I can't even see what's going on here. There we go. Yeah, thank you guys for telling me that the gap down lower, because you saw my Etrade chart was jumping around there, wasn't really giving me a clear number there. Exactly, Sterling. Exactly. Yeah, they did. They trapped it really good. They definitely trapped it good, right? Chill out. I mean, that's a big that was a big stuff there, right? Big pull, big rug pull. Walked it into VWAP on low volume, right? And this is just really good stuff, guys. Really good stuff. I mean, my chart's still frozen. I don't know what the heck's going on. Oh, no, it's open now. This is good stuff, right? Spike it in the morning. Give shorts an opportunity, because think about it. Shorts aren't going to look to short, just a small pop. They want to see a nice little move first, right? So went up to 390. Nice little move first, right? So shorts like that. They like the morning pop. Looking left too, right? Looking left. All right. I see some resistance here around 390. I see over here it topped around 390. So manipulators like, all right, let's spike it in the morning at 390. Shorts looking left. All right. I'm gonna probably look to short it here, or maybe wait till it to start to break down. They either shorted the pop, shorted the breakdown. Maybe if you missed it, all right, one more pop in the VWAP. This is low volume. And there's a shove. Let's slam on the shove. So shorts are pretty good, right? Probably in there between 360s, 370s, 380s. Same thing with longs. Just really flushed out longs, right? Longs are probably buying this. Newsletter buying it. Shove down. Spiked on up. Trap some more longs. Trap some more shorts. And then this is where it should have died, right? It fell at VWAP. Stuff move. Should have died. Should have broke down here. Should have had a leg down. Didn't. Came back. I was watching 360s. I'm like, guys, watch 360s here. Watch 360s here. 360s held. And once that 360 mark held and we got a little bit of a swipe, it was game time, right? It was game time. This was your area to get in. It was a little bit quicker, though. A little bit quicker. 360s, what is that kind of that mark? You have to have been getting in there around 360s, right? Unless you kind of bought the swipe a little bit, 370s, 380s. Nothing wrong with that. Just a little bit of a wider risk versus 350, but still pretty solid. Really solid. Great trade. I would definitely classify this as an A-plus setup. I would definitely say this was an A-plus setup this morning on HOFV. 9:45, 10 a.m. morning pop into fail, sub VWAP trap. First push the VWAP fail, still holds trend, reclaims again where it should have died. Definitely an A-plus setup this morning on HOFV. Good job for anyone who took it. ALTM, guys. ALTM swipes. ALTM swipes. Chill out. My risk was like 349. I was risking like 349. I don't think it should have cracked 350 again. If it was going to go right there, chill out, which, it obviously did. I don't think it should have cracked. It shouldn't have cracked 350 there. So that was my risk. ALTM, guys, big swipes here. Very small float. Very tiny float. There's ALTM. Very fast. And look at this, guys. Same type of deal, right? Same type of deal, ALTM. Man, my charts are really bugging out here. Jeez. I think I'm looking at another stock. I'm looking at another stock. Really weird stuff going on today. But yeah, look at this, guys. ALTM, right? Morning pops here, showing some signs of weakness. Breaks down. Another push into VWAP. A little bit tougher here, but never broke trend, right? Never really broke trend. Still holding. I guess no reason to really stop out on it. You got to give it some room. It's a low float. Maybe play a $17 line. Came back up again. Should have died. Swiped here. There we go. Anyone catch that ALTM right there? Anyone catch that, or kind of too quick? Yeah, so chill out. I mean, I was risking about an hour and a half. Would have put me down like 2.3R in the day, 2.4R, maybe slippage, 2.5. But I knew it had a chance to get to $455. I mean, that was kind of my end targets. 450 was kind of where I wanted to sell most, which I kind of did. And then I was thinking, leave some for a parabolic if it gets over 5. Had a hard stop at 351, avoid slippage. Yeah, it could have easily been a slippage. Another one, right? I mean, I've been getting some slippage lately a lot recently. It's part of the game. What are we looking now? HOFV. Wow, back over 5. Surprising. It's back over 5 there. I think it's done, but interesting. Back over 5 there. Would have thought we would have been in mid-4s at least. But yeah. This easily could have been a slippage. It could have easily. You saw what happened here. I was close. There. Especially this one because I had 12,000 shares, so you can't actually market order out 12,000 shares. You can actually only market order out 10,000 shares at most brokerages. So I would have to hit the sell button twice. So probably 2 lots of 6,000, right? So 6,000, 6,000. That second block, I probably would have got like slippage, maybe 340s. Yeah, slipping in the first stuff. Yeah, I was kind of quick. Chill out, man. Sterling. I saw it shoved down to 350, and then I sold there. I mean, I kind of assumed it was going to break down, and it could have not. And I could have gotten really screwed there, but I kind of assumed. I saw a really hard shove at 350, and I'm like, all right, let me just market order out here. In some of these plays, you got to market order out. Sometimes the hotkeys aren't even good enough for these plays that are kind of low liquidity a little bit. Like up here, like I just hotkeyed out on the move up. I mean, the liquidity was there. But I mean, pretty much all in this region here, it was pretty low volume. So definitely a little bit little bit tougher if you're playing size. Sterling thought it would have bounced of 350. Yeah, there's a reason why I don't play before 9:45. There's a reason why. It's just my conviction is not as strong. It's not. Like I said, guys, my thesis was I thought that was the early algo there. That was kind of the thesis I was rolling with. It really reminded me of it. It really did. And again, I can't keep doing that. I got to be better than that and stick to my original rules. But just it was a good stretch. It was a good stretch. We had those early algo plays. It was good while it lasted, right? It was good while it lasted. And especially this, right? It wasn't really many shorts trapped in the pre-market, really. But again, the early algo, and we have seen it, OXBR, and we've seen it on MDRR, where it was really low volume even in the pre-market, but they just really gunned it out of the open. So pretty much this action, so move this action to here. Obviously wouldn't have go as high because it wasn't as many shorts trapped. This is honestly better. If I was a manipulator, if I was a rigger, I definitely would play it like this, trap it like this for sure. But, kind of my thesis was, all right, maybe it rallies up to 450, maybe 470s, and then a dump. But you could see here they had more shorts in it, right? They were able to run it up to $6 because they had enough shorts here. If they tried it here, they probably wouldn't have been able to get it to $5, maybe 450 max, right? So it just makes more sense for them to, kind of do it this way, right? There's more shorts in it. You could squeeze it higher, and you get a nicer rip and run out of it, right? And that's why we like to wait for these moves, right? We like to wait for these moves, these breakdowns, and then sub VWAPs and reclaim. Just all right, guys. It is 10:20 here. I am probably done for the day. Really great stuff today. Yes, if you guys have any questions, now's the time. I'll probably look to get going in just a few minutes here. I would say yeah, I guess you could say keep HOFV on watch here along with ALTM. Keep these two plays on watch. ALTM, you kind of missed it if you guys didn't really take the if you guys didn't really play the dips here or got it on a swipe, kind of missed it here. I mean, could you play the $20 line? You could play the $20 line. It's just again a little bit chasey up here. Can it pay off? Can we go 23s, 24s? Yes. I didn't really look at the borrows on this one, but this one's so thin. It's so thin that it can do that even without a ton of borrows. HOFV surprisingly not going away here, guys. Could we have a supernova potentially on our hands here on HOFV? Maybe. Potentially. We'll see. I mean, I thought this was over. I mean, there could be a lot of short. If this thing starts to break over 6 and hold, you could see a big move on it. Could see a big move on it. Yeah. Interesting HOFV. It may make a big move here. Let's see. Again, guys, I know I'm saying that does not mean the buy here at 570s. Does not mean the buy here at 570s. I mean, if you are playing it up here, just know you're chasing. That's all I want to say. If you're buying anywhere up here, just know you're chasing. Can it go to $8? Yes. Can it go to $7? Yes. But it is definitely chasing up here. Here we go, guys. Over $6 here. Over $6 here. Very surprising. Let's see if 610. If 610 starts to hold here, it'd be very troublesome for shorts. Very troublesome. Let's see if 610 starts to hold here. Yeah. Yeah. They're in some trouble here. It's one of those. One of those. It's one of those. It's one of those. Yeah, so if no big stuff comes in here, we could be seeing, 7s, 8s, maybe even $10 on it. Wouldn't surprise me. Should have failed multiple times by now. I wouldn't go that far, Chilla. I'll say this. If you haven't sold 75% or 80% by now, you are a greedy MO. Greedy MO. I don't like the cursing here, but you guys know what I mean. So, yeah, I mean, you guys should be out. You should be out 70, 80%. Yeah, I get it. If you want to hold 1,000 shares, you're like, Nick, I think it's the supernova, man. It's been super slow. Shorts are comfy. This thing is trading a ton of volume, low flow. Should have died by now. Yep, they have warrants over $10. I think we could see $10 on it. Okay, I get it. I get the thesis. But it doesn't mean you should be holding a big position, right? That means maybe you leave 1,000 shares or 2,000 shares. If you had 10,000 shares, I get it. You want to leave 1,000, 2,000 shares? Go do it, right? Go do it. But you should be out 75% right now, especially if you're in from 360s. You're up 100%. You're up 100% of your position. How do you not sell more than 70, 80%? I mean, it just takes one good stuff for it to die, right? One good stuff and it's done, donezo. It's over. So right now, what you want to be watching is for 610 support. You want to see the bids hold steady over 610s. I'm thinking if 610 start to hold. Our prior high was around like this 620, 610 area. So if that area starts to hold and support and base, we could definitely be seeing, $7, $8 on it. We can see some shorts get, absolutely destroyed. I mean, this is kind of how SPI set up, to be honest, guys, right? Anyone have the SPI chart on them? Billy, you still here, man? All right, so pulling in a little bit here. Oh, wow. There it is. There's the big rug pull. There's the big rug pull. All right. I was just saying it, guys. I mean, it's not like I'm a super genius and I can see the future, right? I mean, it's just experience, right? It's just experience. I mean, this thing's up huge, right? It just takes one good candle, big stuff move, and big rug pull, and it's game over. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to end it here. So, awesome day, guys. HOFV, definitely trade of the month so far for myself. I'll post the charts over in Discord chat. Yeah, so really nice one today, guys, and hope you learned something. And I'll see you guys over in chat. I'm out. Peace.